What's going on, everyone? MetalBlade427 here, and I present to you Kingdom Hearts 1.5 Final Mix Remix. In the last episode, we saved gorillas, yay! Because the planet of the Deep Jungle has now been invaded by Heartless. We are pretty much on the course to finishing up the main storylines in this particular planet, because we now have to go find Clayton the Hunter, who is the main villain of not only this planet, but the Tarzan movie that the planet is based off of, released in 1999. Haha. Alright, so we should probably start making sure that we are all together. We have everything that we need, because we need to go from here to the camp, to the bamboo thicket, and then to the cliffs, because that is where our final confrontation with Clayton will be. Alright, let's see here. What do we got? Item-wise, I gave Sora a bunch of potions and the Mega Potion. I'm debating whether I want to give Goofy and Tarzan some items, because until I get a particular spell to help me along, this can be really annoying battle. As far as Goofy goes, I gave him the Protera chain that increases defense, and Tarzan gets nothing because he doesn't deserve it. And I am going to kind of reset some things around. Do I want to... you know what? This looks alright. Yeah, I should be okay. Alright, I mean, I want to kind of make sure that Tarzan gives me the arrow spell and healing when needed. So, we're good. Let's go. Oh wow, look at this. Okay, I was expecting to fight stuff here, but no, we instead get greeted by one of the unique Heartless that are in the Deep Jungle. This is the Black Ballad, a Heartless that confuses its enemies by creating projections of itself. If the copies are attacked, it will resort to counterattacks and eventually run away. However, if it is attacked directly and relentlessly... That's the end of the journal. So the Black Ballad has 80 HP, 20 experience based off how much you hit him with the tech points and everything. What he will do is he will break into 5 copies of himself and then kind of shuffle himself around. You must find the real one out of the 5 and hit him. If you hit one of the copies, he'll shoot some type of powerful lightning spell at you. As you progress through hitting him, I guess you can say, he will drop various money and HP balls and MP balls depending on how many times you hit him and whatnot. If you manage to hit him 4 times correctly, you have a chance... Oh god, this is in my way. Guess and checking time. Please be the right one. I missed. That was the wrong one. He's gonna lightning me. Ow. If you hit him 4 times correctly or more, you get a chance to get a very rare synthesis item called a Lightning Stone. And this is only dropped by... Nice, found it. By the Black Ballad, and the Black Ballad is only found here in this particular section, the Bamboo Thicket of the Deep Jungle. Oh man, stupid thing. So the technique that I like using against the Black Ballad is you stand as far back as you can. Sweet, got the right one and Goofy leveled up. And taking a look in first-person view and kind of keeping an eye on them as they shuffle around. Sometimes this is easy, sometimes this isn't. I also recommend you using a pause and unpause trick. So as he starts to shuffle, roll away. You can pause the game and unpause the game and keep track of him a little bit better. I just need to get a good... Okay, he should be over here. I got this one. I got you. Yeah, that's right. Boom. And good. Alright, that was 4 times I hit him, and I got the Lightning Stone. That is awesome. So happy to get that, because that is a very difficult one to get, and again, he is the only one that drops the Lightning Stone in the game. There's a bunch of unique Heartless in this game that have the same type of effects and everything, where they only appear in 1 or 2 sections of the entire game, and they need special things in order to beat them. Alright, that's done. I need to go level up a little bit because I'm so close. Hold on. Alright, that's a level up for Tarzan. Not that it really matters too much, but I know I'm close. I have to be close. Come on. Where is it? There it is! Okay, good. And the HP went up. That's good. That'll keep me surviving a little bit longer. Okay, all of this said and done, I only really leveled up Sora once, but I'm telling you that one level up does make or break the game sometimes. Alright, here we go. We are going to be going into the cliffs, which is at the end of the Bamboo Thicket. I am going to actually give Goofy some items, and then change his settings around a little bit, because I need to have a little bit of heal. Healing needs to be happening in case things go awry. Alright, let's go down here, and we're just going to put this on frequently. Or otherwise, if you put it on immediately, the second you take damage, he's going to heal you, and he's going to burn through all of his healing items before you even know it. And then it'll even count for himself and Tarzan. So, this is it. Let's go. Oh boy.
Clayton?
Not Clayton. Not Clayton.
I'm going to go over Clayton a little bit later, but for right now, this is a two-part battle. Part 1, just charge right at Clayton, and it'll only take maybe 3 or 4 full combos in order to activate the second part of this battle. Don't worry about the power wilds, just beat Clayton. There we go. See? Quick, easy. Or so we hope and think. Whoa! Clayton has earthbending powers. Alright, so we're gonna go over Clayton first. First appearance in Tarzan 1999, Clayton has 250 HP, give you 240 experience, and when you beat him, we'll give you the power of healing, our cure spell. Yay! He is a veteran hunter, Jane's guide on her expedition to the jungle. He thinks of animals only as prey. His lust for power and the darkness in his heart attracted the Heartless, and they used him for their own evil purposes. Clayton is sitting on top of the Stealth Sneak Heartless. 750 HP, give you 30 experience, not much, but it's something, and a Mega Potion only if you beat him. He is a Heartless that attuned to the darkness in Clayton's heart. It somehow manipulates the light around it to turn invisible and fought alongside Clayton. Now, in this battle, after you beat, the two of them up enough, the Stealth Sneak will knock Clayton off of its back. You do not need to beat the Stealth Sneak in order to win this battle, you just need to beat Clayton. I would highly recommend this fact if you're having some trouble with this fight, just concentrate on Clayton. As much as it is to get that extra experience from the Stealth Sneak, sometimes it can be a pain in the butt. Plus the Stealth Sneak has this one annoying technique where it shoots lasers out of its eyes, like this, that have a homing technique to them, so they're a little hard to dodge, but if they hit you, they do a lot of damage. And again, at this time in the game, healing is very limited, and takes forever if you need to throw up a potion. Speaking of which, make sure you keep a strong offensive on Clayton, because he does have potions in his pocket and will heal himself in between rests and whatnot. And this Stealth Sneak is just being a jerk. He just wants to get right up in my face. I'm glad that you want to protect your friend, but he needs to go down now. Alright, see? Perfect. Everybody goes up a level, we win. Smoosh! See, that wasn't a bad, dissolved sequence. Not overdramatic like the last two we fought. And we attained the power of healing. Finally got the cure spell. Much better than any potion we could ever have.
Huh?
Whoa! Sora had much better hang time than those two. Alright, I guess we've earned the respect of the gorillas, which is a very important thing on this planet. Nice. Very nice.
Tarzan home.
So this is where, the nesting grounds were. It's right by this waterfall, and it was on top of the cliff behind that mountain. Good thing the Stealth Sneak blew a hole into it, or else we would have kind of no way of getting there, unless Tarzan decided to carry us over. And now we get to go back here to the Waterfall Caverns. This is kind of a vertical climb area. There's not much to do in terms of left and right running, but you will be going up quite a number of levels. Make sure that platforming skills are good to put use, I guess. Or put to good use, I guess. Sorry. Alright, we have 4 different chests that we need to collect along the way. I think it's 4. It should be 4 all the way to the far side. Nothing over here now. No. Okay, just making sure. You never know. There's so many, little, caverns and notches and things like that here that it's always good to explore. First thing we're going to open up is an auriculum, another piece of rare synthesis material. I think there's only a certain amount of auriculum in the game, and you're going to need almost all the pieces in order to make Sora's ultimate weapon. So hold on to them, do not use them until you absolutely need to. Another mithril shard, why not, because it'll use those. And then if we jump up here to this box, we get puppies! 31, 32, and 33. These are actually the last 3 puppies that you will find in the deep jungle, so you don't have to worry about coming back here for puppies ever again, per se. There's a few other things that we'll need to come back for, but puppies, good, done. And the last box has a mithril in it, so why not? And that should be it. Let us climb the vines to the left over here. We could have probably jumped, but I'm going to play it safe. Climb up this vine right here. If you read that, all it says is this vine looks climbable. Not like we wouldn't have known that already. We climbed a bunch of vines already in this level. Platforming skills to get as high as we possibly can. Jump the gap, and we are heading towards the cave down over there, which is labeled as question mark, question mark, question mark. Wonder what it could be.
This is your home? But that means... Huh?
Oh.
The waterfalls. They're echoing all the way here.
Friends there. Sea friends.
Oh, now I've got it. Means heart. Friends in our hearts.
How did you come to that conclusion?
Heart.
Oh, so that's what it meant.
Friends. Same heart. Clayton. Lose heart. No heart. No see friends. No heart. No friends.
Sorry about what I said.
I'm sorry too.
Yeah, all for one, huh?
Alright, Sora's getting the hang of use of the Keyblade and is able to lock the heart of the world from the Heartless's influence. I mean, they'll still be here, but they won't be able to kind of blow it up like they did to our world. Hey, a gummy! That's what I said!
Sure not the kings.
What the?
I think someone has a new admirer.
Ooh!
No. This would kill me.
Yeah, that's not even an option, Donald. Just no. And we obtain the Navi G piece.
What drew the Heartless to that world?
The hunter lured them there. It was his lust for power that was the bait. But it seems the bait was too tasty for his own good.
Yeah, he got chopped instead.
More like crushed, but whatever, Oogie.
A weak-hearted fool like him stood no chance against the Heartless. But the boy is a problem. He found one of the keyholes.
Technically 2, but who's counting?
Fear not, it will take him ages to find the way. Besides, he remains blissfully unaware of our other plan.
Yes, the princesses.
They are falling into our hands, one by one. Speaking of which...
Hey, it's Alice! There you are, girl! Well, guess we better get going. Where is your ship, anyway? Well, not too far. Sora, Tarzan, friends. And the bond of friendship earns Sora the Jungle King, a new weapon for him. You can upgrade the Keyblade with Keychain. So basically you switch the Keychain on the Keyblade and it changes its shape, it changes its effects, and gives it more power. So we will be doing that in the equipment screen sooner than later, after all this goes through. Because it kind of forces you out into here. And also we learned the Red Trinity. Can't forget that. That's very important. That gummy block that came out of that glowing hole. It's not like the others. Wonder what it's used for. I don't know. Maybe Leon will know. He might. Back to Traverse Town then? I want to be pilot. Hey, stop it! Oh, come on. I'm the Keyblade Master. I don't care who you are. No! Oh, here we go again. And just like when we first got to the deep jungle, the gummy ship kind of veers and goes crazy. But in any case, we are back at the World Select screen, and we have one last place that we can visit, or we can head right back to Traverse Town. Of course, I'm going to go to that other dot that you can see down to the left, because I'm going to do everything I possibly can in this game, and it's a smaller battle level than the Deep Jungle, so we should be more than fine. Now then, before I get into that, when you started from Traverse Town, you can go left or right. I obviously went the way to go to clockwise to Wonderland. If you go counterclockwise, and you go do the dot and then Deep Jungle, that scene that you saw with Maleficent and Alice will actually get replaced by Snow White. So it's interesting that the game kind of takes in consideration things like that, because obviously if you never did Wonderland and you ended up seeing that scene beforehand, it wouldn't make any sense that Alice would be there. So they switched her in and out depending on your progress in the game. Anyway, enough of all that. Let's go back into the Deep Jungle, because there is some stuff that I need to get done. Alright, here we are back in the tent. There's a bunch of different things that I need to run around and collect, a few mini games and things like that. First, I need to make sure that Donald and Goofy are in my party, because we have Trinity marks in order to obtain. And then in addition to that, I'm going to go into, we're going to take this, switch that out, and we're going to give Donald back the Protera chain to give him his defense. In addition to that, we will go into Sora, we will go to the King P, we will give him the Jungle King. Has a long reach, but seldom deals critical blows. Yeah, it's a stronger weapon, it's longer, so it's a better reach, as it says. But the Slapshot doesn't really work so well with it, because it doesn't deal the critical blows as much as it should. But for right now, I'm going to equip it on him, because we're going to run around with the Jungle King. We'll be getting more and more of these keys as we go along, so I'll take it. It's good. Hooray, hurrah, and all that in between. Otherwise, I'd have the White Fang and the Brave Warrior. We should be fine there. And yeah, that's about it. We're going to head now through the Hippo Lagoon and up to the climbing tree, so I'll meet you up there. I completely forgot that while in the climbing tree, the Power Wilds that you meet here will just keep respawning over and over and over again. There are about 4 or 5 of these little plant things that you see next to Sora, and when you first come in here, they are in a bulb form and they're all black. What you need to do is you need to cast a spell on them, any spell at all, to make them blue, and they'll turn a color based on the magic you cast on it. After all of them are bloomed, then the Power Wilds will cease to come at you. It's a good area in order to farm, like, power shards and everything, but for right now, I would rather just get rid of them, because it's very difficult at this time with very little health and defense for my guys. Speaking of random abilities and whatnot, kind of, we got Guard a while ago, and I completely forgot to equip it. So, you guard against an enemy by pressing the square button. This is in addition to the dodge roll, so you'll be able to do both of them. You do the guard by standing still, dodge roll by moving. I'm going to equip that instead of Berserk, just because Berserk, it's alright, but I really don't like being in the red, especially on Proud Mode. So Dodge Roll and Guard are both set to square. Goofy, in addition to that, got Treasure Magnet. Attract nearby HP, MP balls, money, and items. Equip 2 to attract them from even further away. Very useful for picking up items all over and scattered on the ground. Can't wait till we get that for all of our other characters to make a very, very wide range of grabbing. After a little bit of a guard show off there, we are going to use this Trinity mark. So, Trinity, jump! And it drops us a chest right next to us. which inside of it is a Thundara G, so just a regular gummy block. Where am I going now? I'm going to that tree slider minigame, so you gotta go up to the treehouse and jump off the edge in order to get to that weird little hole area, so let's do that. Jump into the tree hollow to slide down the slider. Pick up all the fruit on your way down to unlock up to 4 different paths. Clear all of them for a reward. You actually get a reward every time you clear a path, so this is the first of many minigames that we will be playing in this game, and I'm going to get this one out of the way right now because it could take a little while and it's available. First, I want to touch this save point down here because it activates a gummy ship drop-off point, which makes it kind of a shortcut per se to get up here really quickly after you're done with the slider. In addition to that, Donald got MP Haste, boost MP recovery rate in battle, allowing more spell casting, so he finally got an ability that is useful. I'm going to take off Berserk immediately and give him MP Haste, because the more MP Donald can get, the better it is, especially now that we have the Cure spell. He's really going to be my main healer through the rest of this game. As I start getting in pain and whatnot, he'll just hopefully initially cure me. Let's go! We're just going to jump right into it. It doesn't matter who is in your party because Tarzan will always follow you regardless. And as it says, gather the fruit. Don't worry so much about the time per se. That's just more for personal records and everything. You need to concentrate on where those fruits are. So the first 3 fruits were to the left, the second 3 were to the right, third 3 are kind of in the middle. You want to jump over these like sticking branches there, and after the third one gets sort of in the middle, we get an elixir for getting the first 10 fruits. As you go along, you're going to see various paths open up, but it won't always open up. Like this one is blocked, so we have to now leave and go all the way back. So jumping into the hollow log again will once again put us into the beginning of this slide. So you're going to be doing the slide many, many, many times in order to be able to access all 5 paths. You do need to collect all of the fruit as you go along, because you get items based off of the number of fruits that you have. So now I'll be able to have 10, I'll get the next item at 20 fruits. And to the left, the path opened up the second time I went down. The slider is fun, I do enjoy it, I just don't like the fact that Tarzan is always in my way. It makes it very difficult to see what's coming up and where the fruit are, because his elbow is in my way or his stick is in my way. So you kind of have to learn where all of the paths are and all the fruit appear, and that just kind of makes things a lot easier. You want to start off in the middle, then you want to cut to, I want to say, where is it? Where's the next ones? Oh no, I got it. I grabbed the first few in the beginning, and then I grabbed the middle ones as well. So you got 1, 2, 3 here, and I like kind of shoving Tarzan into that rock, because the last fruit is to the far right. It kind of throws you off a little bit. And we get an AP up from that, so awesome for that. We like AP ups. We got a little bit more of a path to go here. There's the rock path will open up next time we go through. But until then, we have to take here, and it'll throw us off somewhere else random on the map, and we have to make our way back up to that hollow tree log again. Alright, rather than just watching me do all the running arounds and everything, I'm going to show the previous path one more time in case you missed anything. I did grab the first 3 fruits, and then there's the second 3 fruits. So now I have 16 out of 20, or 6 out of 10 for this particular run, whatever you want to look at it as. And here we go, swinging around. Sora will take damage if he runs into stuff, but I would say you don't really... Ow, there you go. You don't really have to worry about dying in this area unless you are really terrible at, like, moving Sora from left to right. And even if you die, I think you just get thrown right back up to the beginning of the jungle slider anyway. So to the left we go in order to access the third part of the slider. The third part is actually really short, but you have to be very quick in terms of where the fruit are. I want to say the first set of fruit are to the middle. There we go. That's 1, 2, 3 right off the hop. And the second set of fruit should be to the left. 1, 2, 3. Third set is in the middle again. And the last one by itself is in the middle. There you go. See, boom, we get dark matter, another very rare synthesis item. So we're collecting all kinds of good stuff. Gee, I wonder where the path's going to split when I come back here. As if it's not obvious enough by that big bush that was in the way. Alright, here is the third path one more time in case you missed anything from the first one. You can always pause and rewind the video as well. But I might as well just do this because it can show you where the paths open up as you go along. If you do end up missing a fruit, you can just either restart or finish the run. It's your choice, depending on what you want to do. But it's really your choice of what you feel like doing. You want to like restart it and just start from the beginning, or do you want to trek all the way back up and maybe earn some experience by beating up some Heartless? Because there are random encounters, as you can tell, because I'm saying I'm leveling up and everything as I'm going through the deep jungle again. If you hold back on the control stick, it will actually slow down Sora, so it'll be a little easier to collect. The fourth one, they spread them out differently. So as you can see, I got 4 right there. They weren't in a form of 3, so you got to be very careful on where they are in the 4th run. I want to say the next 2 are to the far right. Yeah, here they are. 1, 2, and then you got to cut to the middle. 2, 3, 4. There we go. We got a defense up from this particular run. Very nice. 40 out of 40. Pretty epic scene right there. Gonna knock this out and put us right far behind the waterfall, so you're gonna be dropped off in all different portions of the map here. Alright, again we go into number 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, time doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter how long or how short you take your time or whatever it is in terms of doing this. Just collect the fruit. The fruit is your most important thing. If you want to go back and try to beat your own time and all that other fun stuff, by all means, have fun. But right now, it's just the fruit and the collection of the items that I'm worried about. And then again, to get this particular minigame out of the way. Because we're here, it's available, might as well finish it. On to the 5th and final section. You don't have to do this again. Once you actually complete the 5th section, you will be able to get the last item that it grants, and then the jungle slider will be done. So go very slowly around this area because I did miss a few, but you do get a power-up by collecting all 10. There you go, Tarzan, get out of my way. And then you just slide to the end, and that's that. Sweet! Here we are, dropping me off right in the waterfall area. So, from going down the jungle slide, doing all of the paths over and over again, collecting all the fruits and all the fun stuff along that way, you actually get quite a number of pretty good items. In the stock we go. We got the elixir the first time, we got the dark matter, and of course we got the power up, the defense up, and the AP up. Where's that dark matter? Where is it? I don't know. I know it's there somewhere. Whatever. The power up, the defense up, and the AP up is really our most important thing right now, and I put all those always on Sora. I never give them to anybody else. So we're going to use that on Sora. His strength goes up by 1. That'll help. Defense will go up by 1, and AP will go up by 1. Indeed, making things so much... Oh, there it was. Making things so much easier to put onto him in terms of abilities and whatnot. And this is pretty much all I need to do in the deep jungle. I will meet you back at the tent, and we will wrap things up. There's actually one more minigame in the deep jungle, but I don't think it's available yet. I went up to the jungle swing area, and usually it'll pop up something that says, do the jungle swing challenge. But that, I think, will not unlock until a little bit later. So I'll come back periodically to the deep jungle and see what's available on that. And I'll show you guys once it's able to be done, because that is something that is part of the Jiminy Journal, and you need to do it even once in order to complete it. But that, as they say, is that. We are done with the jungle for now. We will come back later once we get more abilities, and everybody is all happy, dandy, and all that fun stuff. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to rate and comment down below, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you can get equipped with me, Metal Blade 427. In the next episode, we'll be going to that other little dot in the circle and seeing what the new world has to offer. I gotta call them worlds. They're worlds, not planets. Thank you guys again, and I will catch you all later.